One of the most significant barriers to people doing things in the world, to actually introducing change, is that they underestimate their ability to bring about change. There's a lot of research in psychology. Primarily the people who started it are Nemeth and Moscovici, but many others who have done research showing how minority, very often one person, can make a big difference, can make a significant difference. Ralph Waldo Emerson: all history is a record of the power of minorities and of minorities of one. A lot to back that up in social science research. Margaret Mead, the anthropologist, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. All change begins in the mind of a single person or a small group, and then it expands. Now the question is, how does it expand, and why is it so difficult for us to understand, accept, assimilate, and live according to the fact that we can make a difference? And if we want to understand that, what we need to understand is how change happens. Change happens exponentially. Our connection to other people and their connection to others, and so on, creates an exponential function, which explains, for example, those of you familiar with the butterfly effect, how a butterfly flapping its wings in Singapore can theoretically cause a tornado in Florida, because one particle hits another and another and another. It also explains the phenomenon of 6 degrees of separation, how we're all connected and all interconnected in a web, potentially, of goodness. To illustrate the exponential nature of human networks, let's look at smiles. What do we know? What we know from research is that smiles are contagious. Someone smiles, makes you smile, you make someone else smile, and so on and so on. You know, even if someone goes past you in the street and you don't smile, ostensibly at least you don't smile, there are certain micro muscles in your face that are moving that actually make you feel better. So smiles are contagious. Now, if you smiled to, or made 3 people smile, and these 3 people, each one made 3 other people smile, and those 9 people then each one made 3 other people smile, within 20 degrees of separation from your initial smile to the 3 people, the entire world will be smiling. Exponential nature of social networks. The same with making other people feel good, complimenting people. If you make 3 people, or even better, 4 people a day feel good, and they pay it forward and make 4 others feel good, and so on, within very little time the whole world would be made to feel better. This is the nature of an exponential function. So smiles and laughters are contagious, and to illustrate, I want to show a quick video.
A ver cuánto tiempo aguantas sin reír.
All right, I have to see this one more time. Sorry.
A ver cuánto tiempo aguantas sin reír.
All right, so the theme of the class today is babies. We're going to see another one soon. So let's understand, what is the nature of an exponential function so that we can understand the power of 1. I'm looking for someone to make a deal with me. Here is the deal. What I'm going to do is ask you, this is all voluntary, you don't have to do it, but here's the deal. I'm going to ask you to give me each day, or rather I'm going to give you, whoever signs this deal with me, $1,000 every single day for the next 30 days. And what you will give me in return is on the first day 1 cent, 1 penny, on the second day 2 cents, third day 4 cents, every day twice as much as the previous day, starting with 1. Who would like to make this deal with me? Again, every day I give you for the next 30 days $1,000, and what you do is every day for the next 30 days give me 1 cent, the next day 2, 4, 8, and so on. Anyone? Any takers? 1. Looking for some more. So that's $30,000 down for me. Any more? Okay, good. Whew. All right, so here's the deal. Here's what will happen. On the 30th day, I will give you another $1,000. You'll have a total of $30,000 from me. On the 30th day, I will be getting from you a total, including the first 29 days. No, rather, on the 30th day, I'll be getting from you $5,368,709.12. Double that, times it by 2. This is the amount of money that I will be making in 1 month. 1 cent on the first, 2 on the second, and so on. Now, for most people, it seems extraordinary because people don't understand the nature of an exponential function and therefore don't understand the nature of the power of 1. Here's another example. Just kidding, I'll let you off the hook. Just another example. This captured my imagination when I was a kid. My dad told me about the invention of the chess game. Some of you know the story. So the inventor of the chess game, it was in India. Went to the local king, and the king was very impressed with the game and said, "How can I reward you?" And the chess player said, "No, it's okay, really." And the king said, "No, I want to reward you. How can I reward you?" So the inventor of the chess game said, "Okay, what I'd like is on the first block, first square, I would like 1 grain of rice. On the second, I would like 2 grains of rice. On the third, 4 grains of rice, and so on and so on. That's my request." And the king said, "Are you sure that's all you want? I'm prepared to give you a lot. This is a wonderful game." And the inventor said yes. So the king told his assistants to go and give the man his wish. And when they started to calculate how much rice would be needed to fill up all the blocks all the way to 2 to the power of 63, they realized that the rice could fill up the entire world with a thick layer. Again, misleading. Fail to understand it because we don't understand the nature of exponential change. Another last one. So how many times do you think, so you all have pieces of paper in front of you, how many times do you think you need to roll over the piece of paper for the piece of paper to reach the moon? The moon, 240,000 miles away from us. How many times do you need to fold the piece of paper so that you can reach the moon? 41 times. So if you can have a piece of paper here and you fold it 41 times by the end of the class, you can reach the moon. I don't know why they make such a big deal out of, a person landing on the moon. Seems quite simple to me. And here is the point. We underestimate our capacity to affect change because we underestimate the growth of an exponential function. We're influencing people in the world every minute of our lives. The question, though, is in which direction are we going to do it? Are we going to be a force for change, be deliberate, be practical idealists, or just have the good intentions without the effort that's necessary to bring about a positive exponential function?